Knockout basketball action continues here at the Enrique M. Razon Sports Center, the home of the DLSU Green Archers, where they're getting ready to take on the FEU Tamaraws for our final matchup for this afternoon. Let's take a look at that third game matchup that happened earlier on, where San Beda taking home the victory 82-79. They advance to the semifinals of the NSAC 2026 College Basketball Campus Tour. But it all leads us now to our fourth and final matchup for our quadruple header. The home team, the De La Salle Green Archers, taking on the FEU Tamaraws. All that action coming to you here for the 2026 NSAC College Basketball Campus Tour. My name is Kobe Dio. Pleased to join you here for our coverage of this afternoon's ball game. And for those of you just joining us, let's take a review and talk a little bit about the tournament bracket that we have so far, how the semifinals games look here so far. Earlier on, we had our three of our quarterfinals games where where NU moved on to the semifinals together with UST, San Beda, and that leaves us with one space left in our semifinals matchup, and it will be La Salle and FEU settling things here to determine that final spot. Now let's talk about the FEU Tamaraws here and take a look how they made it all the way here to our quarterfinals, and take a look at their last game against San Sebastian. This is an FEU team, very young, very poised for a young team, but they got things done against San Sebastian, taking home the victory 100-77. FEU just out shooting San Sebastian rather, throughout every category. Field goal percentage was a big part in that, and they'll look to have the same success in their matchup against La Salle this afternoon. Their best player coming from that last game, talking about the FEU Tamaraws, Mo Konate, who put up really big numbers for the FEU Tamaraws. Had a decent game for FEU. Had a 19 points together with 25 rebounds. The big man continuing to excel time and time again every year that he plays for Coach Sean Chambers and this team. But you take a look at that stat line: 19 points, 25 rebounds, 7 for 10 from the field, and decent shooting from the free throw line as well. That's an aspect of the game that Mo has greatly improved on. And of course, 8 blocks against San Sebastian in that last game. But talking about the home team, the DLSU Green Archers now, they made their way here to the quarterfinals as they beat the Benilde Blazers. That was a matchup that went toe-to-toe, and the stats prove that. Very, very close numbers all throughout, from the field goal percentage, free throws. Benilde even out-rebounding La Salle in that last game, but in the end, La Salle just pulled away to take a 76-66 victory against Benilde. And their best player in that one, of course, Cool Cub Jacob Cortez, putting up 10 points, 7 assists, and 4 rebounds in that game. Not the best of shooting performances, but now we'll see how he goes against FEU as they battle it out for our semifinals. Here's the starters for the FEU Tamaraws. Da starting alongside Pasaol, Nakay, Mongkopa, and Big Mo Konate in the middle. Meanwhile, for the DLSU Green Archers, it's JC Macalala, Jacob Cortez, John C. Miller, Mason Amos, and LeBron Daep completing the lineup here for DLSU. La Salle looking to defend home court here. A team that is full of rich history. You see those championship banners hanging inside this gymnasium throughout every decade. A whole bunch of championships being hoisted up there. And of course, their most recent one in 2025 season. 88 champs of the UAAP looking to go back-to-back in the upcoming season, and they're also looking to advance to our semifinals here for the NSAC 2026 College Basketball Campus Tour. It's almost time for tip-off as we get things going here at the Enrique M. Razon Sports Center, the home of the Green Archers. It'll be Amos and Conate tipping things off in the middle here.
This is your NSAC 2026.
And get things going here in the first quarter. 10 minutes on the clock, and it'll be FEU with the opening possession here. Janre Pasaol brings it down. Da looking to get things going early. Explosive drive to the rim. Unsuccessful that time by Da. They go quickly the other way with Cortez. Ball in the hands of Makalalag. Daep now has it. LeBron looking. Goes into the post. Ball is stripped away but recovered by Amos. Inside the Daep. Fakes, fires, puts it up over Mo Conate to start things off here for the Green Archers. Now LeBron Daep, the highly touted talent for the Green Archers, playing his rookie year last season in the UAP. Pasaol, the veteran now for FEU, starting things off here for the Tamaraws. Tied at 2. And Miller and Amos not connecting on that pass, so it'll be a turnover for La Salle. First TO of the game for DLSU here. We go back the other way. Moncopa wasting no time with a burst of speed. Gets to the rim for 2. Kirby Moncopa, another highly scouted talent from the juniors ranks. And it's John T. Miller on the other end for DLSU. Miller gets his first points up on the board here. Moncopa drives again. Another open lane to the basket for Kirby Moncopa. He is just getting to the hoop time and time again. 6-4 is our score now. Nakai guarding Cortez. Cortez looking to answer the drive by Moncopa was unsuccessful. Again, it's FEU running. It's Da in the corner. Da swishes it in for 3. A 5-point lead for FEU to start off this first quarter. Oh, we talked about how this is a young FEU team. They have young legs to their advantage as well. Pasaol the rebound. He's running again. Pasaol will slow things down, gets it to Conate. Janre off the screen from Conate. Mo inside. Mo puts it up. Shot won't go. Second try. Off the glass and in for Conate. And it's 10-4 in favor of FEU. La Salle will take a quick timeout to talk things out here. Well, FEU just outrunning the Green Archers here on their home floor. In transition, in rhythm. Knocking it down and getting the tough buckets underneath. This one coming from big Mo Conate. Gets it up and in over the defense. Mo and the Tamaraws starting things strong here in the first quarter. A 10-4 start, just sucking the life out of the air from the home team here. Obviously, Salle with the crowd advantage right now, but it is awfully quiet here as FEU has just turned it up to 100. They force the turnover, and Janre with an open lane to the basket. And Janre Pasaol makes it an 8-point lead for the FEU Tamaraws. Salle setting up their half-court set. Gets it to Daep. Daep pulls up from deep. Hits back iron. Kept alive by Amos. Cortez. Getting it to Makalalag. He'll fire from deep and knock it down. JC with a much-needed triple there for the Green Archers. Cuts down the lead to 5. Pasaol has it. He's guarded by Miller. The rookie, Cabs Cabonillas, on the floor here for FEU. Mongcopa looking to get it inside to Konate. Mo sets the screen. Little high-low action was unsuccessful there by FEU. That forces the turnover, and LaSalle will take possession. And Mo, usually that's an open lane, an open basket for him. LaSalle fortunate that that did not convert into a made basket there for Mo. But they commit another turnover. It's Mongcopa on the break. Mongcopa all the way. Kirby Mongcopa with 6 points to start off this ball game. And we were talking about how Kirby was a highly touted recruit from the juniors ranks. That's exactly why. Gets the lane to fall and just lays it up and in nicely. Mongcopa, of course, winning a championship with his running mates here on the floor in Da and Pasaol. Pasaol has taken a seat. This is a FEU core that has been together for quite some time now, extending all the way from the juniors division. So they know how to win together, and they're trying to bring that winning mentality into the seniors division. It's Cortez, guarded closely here by another FEU champ in Sam Hall, who has checked in. Makalalag the drive. Makalalag with a miss. Miller wide open from deep. No go. Konate tips it. And an open lane to the basket there. Cabonillas can't get the lane. And the rookie will shoot some free throws here for FEU. That was a great outlet pass from Kirby Mongcopa. Had a quick look at the basket that time. Was Cabonillas, could not finish. And now he'll step up to the free throw line to shoot a couple of freebies. UAP Season 88 Juniors Basketball MVP on the line. This is the first of 2 free throws. And Mark Burgos has checked in as well for FEU. So a very young lineup on the floor here for the Tamaraws. You know, Coach Sean likes to run those prized rookies of his. We've seen it in the past with how he's run Daa, Pasaol, and Mongcopa, and now giving some running time here to Cabonillas, Hall, and Mark Burgos, as Cabonillas goes 0 for 3 from the line. An empty trip for Cabonillas there. Daep all the way to the basket. A strong move to the hoop that time from Daep. Couldn't get it to go, but a foul is called. He'll shoot 2 free throws here. But those are the types of shots you need if you're DLSU. Those aggressive drives to the rim that get you to the free throw line, that'll settle things down here for your squad, as Daep makes the first of 2. Year 2 for LeBron Daep, as he competes for the Green Archers, goes 2 for 2 at the line to trim down this lead. 15-9 is our score. Halfway to go here in the first quarter. Luis Pablo has checked in for DLSU. Burgos has it. Gets it to Hall. Hall to Konate. Konate looking to drop it to Daa. Hall hesitated on the 3. He's picked up by Makalalag. Hall with a floater. Too strong. Konate the offensive board. Konate the fadeaway jumper. Still no for FEU. And another opportunity. And now it's Cabonillas who gets his first basket of the game for the FEU Tamaraws. And Cabonillas getting on the board after missing a couple of free throws.
Second foul on number 40, Sam Hall. His second for on the Tamaraws.
The coaches are clearing some things here with the officials. Coach Sean is getting into it as well. Coach Sean visibly not happy about something that the officials called there. I see his young guys trying to calm things down. I'm sure there have been a lot of times where it's been Coach Sean calming things down for his much younger team, and that time with the officials, they've been calming him down. And still a couple of words being exchanged here. There is a technical foul called, so Jacob Cortez will step up to the free throw line and shoot this technical. Basket is good by Cortez. That'll make it 17-10 in favor here of FEU. 4:36 to play here in the first quarter. Cortez with the basketball. Guarded closely here by Rojan Montemayor. Amos. Inside to Makalalag. JC resets. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Finds Miller from deep. Can't knock it down. Pasaol trying to save that basketball. Couldn't get a grip on it. Loses his hand on the rock, and that possession will head right back here to the Green Archers. Shot clock at 14 for La Salle. Pablo, the mid-range jumper, too strong. We got a whistle blown. That's going to be against DLSU. Ball will head back the other way to the Tamaraws. Pasol with the basketball. Guarded here by Makalalag. Burgos gets it across half court. Coach Sean directing from the sideline. Moncopa the drive. Moncopa against Pablo. Second try for Kirby. Still can't get it to fall. Cortez the rebound. Cortez is running with Miller. Cortez will take it himself. And he'll draw the foul. A hard foul taken that time by Jacob Cortez as he steps up to shoot some free throws here. Well, Cortez adamant about taking that one himself. Drew the contact. Montemayor couldn't stop him. Drew the foul. And it's free throws now for Jacob Cortez.
Coming in for Mark Burgos. 2 free throws for Jacob Cortez.
So 2 free throws at the line here for Cortez. A chance to trim down the lead to 5. Makes the first of 2. First point up on the board here for Cortez. Trying to go 2 for 2 at the line. And he splits. Rebound taken by LaSalle, but now it's recovered by FEU. Gonna get a shot up on that possession. And now it's Abadam who fouls Janre Pasaol. Trying to stop the break there. Every time Janre Pasaol is on the floor, just feels like it's always a fast break for him with how he gets up and down the floor here. And that's exactly what Abadam was trying to stop. It's Konate with the ball. He's guarded here by Pablo. Konate, the handoff to Montemayor. Moncopa inside, picked off by Pablo. Cortez has eyes up ahead. Off the screen from Gagate. What a find to the cutting Jonty Miller. And it's Cortez to Miller as they trim down the lead to 4. Pasaol with the basketball. Off the screen from Konate. Janre will pull up from deep. Can't get it to fall that time. Gagate with the rebound. Cortez up ahead pass to Pablo. Pablo recovers. Pablo finishes. 2-point game with under 3 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Janre again with a burst of speed. Couldn't get it to go. A chance for LaSalle to tie or take the lead. Pablo the drive, rejected by Konate. Montemayor the triple, quick fire for FEU. Not gonna go that time. It's Miller who has it for LaSalle. Miller the drive behind the back to Pablo, who couldn't finish, but he will be rewarded free throws there. What a sequence of events. The last couple of possessions, Cortez looked like he was passing it to Abadam, had eyes onto Miller, then quickly up ahead to Pablo. He recovers the ball, fakes out Konate, then finishes nicely. A 4-point turnaround here for LaSalle with 2 minutes and 12 seconds remaining. And now it's Luis Pablo at the free throw line to try and tie it up at 17. This is the first of 2. Doidungo has checked into the ball game as well for LaSalle. Cortez has taken a seat. Pablo goes 1 for 2. It's a 1-point game. 2:12 to play here in the first quarter. Moncopa has it. He's guarded by Gagate. Moncopa loses a hand on the ball. Abadam is running. Abadam inside the Gagate. Fakes, fires, puts it up and in, and LaSalle is in the lead. Under 2 minutes to play here in the first quarter, and LaSalle takes the lead here. Moncopa gets it to Da. Hit a 3 earlier. Can't hit it this time. Miller, the rebound. Running here with numbers. Miller hands it off to Gagate, who finishes on the break. And Gagate with back-to-back baskets. That'll give LaSalle a 3-point cushion. 20-17 here in the first quarter. Moncopa the drive. Moncopa gets another lane to the basket, but this time couldn't finish. There is a foul called, and he will be shooting free throws here. Well, that was just an excellent find inside to Gagate. Great recognition on the fake. The defender bought it. And then the next possession over the defense again for Seven Gagate as he goes on a 4-0 spurt right on his own. And now it's Kirby Moncopa at the line. Try to recover some points back here for the Tamaraws. FEU on a dry spell the past couple of possessions. And they've also been missing a ton of free throws now with that miss from Kirby Moncopa. Another miss, but they get the offensive rebound. Mongkopa loses a hand on the basketball. That'll head the other way to LaSalle. We've had a couple of instances now where that ball has just been getting loose from players' fingertips. Might have to check if that ball is a little bit too greasy for their liking. It's Doidungo with the basketball now. Gagate thought about it, hands it off to Abadam. Earl, guarded by Pasaol, and a 3-second call. A 3-second violation called on LaSalle. That'll head the other way to FEU as Cabs Cabonillas checks into the game. Under a minute to play here in the first. And it's Pasaol with the basketball, being hounded here by Luis Pablo. Janre gets the switch. Dancing with Gagate. Janre kicks it out. Nakai in the corner. Nakai knocks it down for 3. Tied at 20 here. 10 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Dungo guarded by Cabonillas. Dungo with a cross. Dungo the drive. High arcing lay-in, no good. And the last second heave by Da will not have counted anyways, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. Now we tie things up at 20 here after the first 10 minutes of play. We'll be back with the second when we return. A lot of action being played out here so far between LaSalle and FEU. FEU going on a quick run and taking an early lead in that first quarter. A lot of that had to do with their second year and third year stars in Mongkopa, Da, and Pasaol. Later on in that game, in that first quarter, it was Cortez, Miller, and the rest of the crew fighting back to tie things up here at 20, retaking the lead at one point. As again, we are coming to you live from the Enrique M. Razon Sports Center, where the DLSU Green Archers, they're home. You see all those championships from the NCAA, UAAP, from the 1980s all the way up to the 2000s, and now in the 2020s as well. They've been winning championships left and right, decade after decade, and they've won 2 championships already in this decade and looking to make it back-to-back in this upcoming UAAP season. It's the second quarter action coming to you live here for the NSAC 2026 College Basketball Campus Tour. Kobe Dio here on the panel. It's LaSalle versus FEU battling it out here for the semifinals. Dungo. Mid-range jumper not gonna go. Caught the rebound here, and the tip-it goes good here for LaSalle. That is Mo Kulang, who gets the shot up and in, and on the other end, Kulang rejects Konate, giving Mo a little bit of taste of his own medicine. Loliena in the corner gets it to Amos. Amos picks up his dribble. Kulang from deep knocks it down. Well, Moses Kulang showing the bit of range here in the second quarter. Makes his first appearance, first few minutes. 5 straight points on the bounce for Mo. Janre flips it up over 3 defenders to trim down the lead to 3. Goliena with the basketball, hounded here by Nakai, inside to Amos. Mason kicks it out, Abadam fakes the drive, entry pass inside to Kulang is no good. And we go back the other way. Cabonillas draws the foul on Goliena. And Cabs Cabonillas heads back to the free throw line. That was a smart move by Cabonillas to draw contact. And that's the type of experience that Coach Sean is going to get from his young rookie. That's not the type of things you say in one sentence. But with the experience of Cabs Cabonillas on that FEU Juniors team, winning MVP, playing in the finals, well, he's had a bunch of experience playing in high pressure situations. And it's no different here as they battle it out for the semifinals. 25-24, 1 point lead for LaSalle. Abadam directing traffic. Guarded here by Burgos. Abadam crosses over, mid-range jumper not gonna go, Amos. And that shot will not count for Mason Amos. There's a pushing foul called on him. So that'll head the other way to FEU. We're down by 1. Salle with a rock. Double team. Salle applying the pressure here on the half court. They find Cabonillas in the corner. Cabonillas the drive. Puts it up in. Not in, but he will be rewarded free throws again. So a couple of trips to the free throw line here for the rookie. Already showing a lot of poise. In these first couple of minutes, manages to make some free throws as well. First of 2 free throws is good for Cabonillas. He's at 3 straight so far. 4 points in the game for Cabonillas. Goes 1 for 2 on that trip. And we head back the other way with Dungo. Amos tried to drop it inside to Kulang. It's picked off by Konate. On the fast break, Cabonillas again. That time no whistle. It's Dungo with the basketball. Abadam with it. Recovers his dribble and resets things here for LaSalle. Abadam lobs it up top. Kulang couldn't finish. And FEU looking to slow things down. Janre circles around through the defense. He's denied by Kulang. Dungo again on the break. Pulls up from deep. In and out for Dungo. And now it's FEU again slowing things down. Very different to how they ran that first quarter. In the corner we go. Pasaol from deep. Knocks it down. 3-point lead for FEU. Abadam. Nice little swivel move on the way to the basket. Couldn't get it to go, but there is a whistle. All right, Janre thought he had an open lane to the basket. Bo says no, no. Then this time, awkward recovery from the pass. Fresh finish from deep. So free throws on the other end for Abadam as he was fouled on his way to the basket. He misses the first of 2 free throws. LaSalle 5 for 7 from the stripe here. Abadam goes 1 for 2. And it's almost a full squad change for LaSalle. Cortez coming back in, Diab coming back in, and Luis Pablo coming back in as well for DLSU. Down by 2 here with 6:37 to play in the second quarter. Moncopa has it. Has to get it across here. Manages to do so. Moncopa all the way. And Moncopa. Well, his game plan has been getting to the basket, taking it strong, and he's gotten those looks there. And this time drew the foul. Heads back to the free throw line here for FEU.
Foul on number 19, Doidugo. Warning on number 19, Doidugo for unsportsmanlike conduct.
So got a warning called here on Doidugo. Some unsportsmanlike behavior called on him. And next warning gives him a technical here as Moncopa bounces in that first free throw. FEU up in front by 2. Kirby pushes it back up to 3 here. It's 30-27. Moncopa will take a seat after shooting those 2 free throws. And we head back the other way to the home team. LaSalle down by 3. Cortez with the basketball. Dungo. Cross-court pass from Diab to Makalalag. JC the drive. JC with a miss. And Rojan Montemayor recovers the ball here for FEU. Hands it over to Cabonillas. Off the screen. Cabonillas as it's stripped away by Cortez. It's Makalalag running. Cortez gives it up to Dungo. He'll fire from deep and knock it down. Dungo tying things up here at 30. And FEU needs some time to talk it out. 5:38 remains in the second. Well, we're tied at 30 here, and a big reason why is that triple by Dungo. That sent FEU into a timeout here. Both of these teams playing even basketball here in the second quarter. We are coming to you live from the Enrique M. Razon Sports Center here in De La Salle University. It's FEU and LaSalle going head-to-head here as they fight for a spot in our semifinals. It's Burgos with the basketball, and Mark Burgos showing the touch from mid-range as he regains the lead for FEU. Cortez with the ball. Montemayor, the primary defender. Cortez gets switched on by Mahmoud. Cortez the drive. Cortez puts it up. can't call bank. And we head back here with Janre. Janre pulls up for the foul line jumper. It's recovered by Dungo. Ball stolen away by FEU. Da'a recovers. And Pasaol will call out a play here. Directing traffic as the shot clock is down to 10. Da'a drives, spins, rejected by Pablo. And Makalalag is running. JC all the way, fighting through contact, puts it up and in. JC with a strong drive to the basket, ties things up at 32. Now it's Cortez guarding Pasaol. Two-star point guards going head-to-head. Pasaol, the mid-range jumper, no can do, rebounded. Kept alive by FEU. Cortez gets the steal from the pass of Pasaol. Makalalag again with it. Cortez to Dungo. Dungo for three. Knocks it down. It's back-to-back triples for Dungo as he takes the lead for LaSalle, 35 to 32. Mark Burgos showing the touch from mid-range for FEU. But then Makalalag, together with his teammates, this pass, this shot from Doy Dungo takes the lead for LaSalle with just under 4 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Neither of these teams able to really build upon a big lead. That's a big reason why they just keep going back to back on those made baskets, that time coming from Moncopa. Back down to a 1-point game. Cortez gets the ball right back from Makalalag. Guarded here by Moncopa. Cortez puts it up, puts it in. Well, that's got to feel good for Jacob Cortez as he gets the field goal to drop here and gives LaSalle a 3-point lead yet again. Moncopa backing down Makalalag. Tried to get it to the cutting Da'a. Stolen away. And FEU playing good defense there to force the turnover on Da'a. Nakai tried to get it inside to Konate, and there was a whistle blown there.
Foul, number 9, Luis Pablo, penalty.
There's a foul called
First foul on Luis Pablo.
on Luis Pablo. So LaSalle is in the penalty situation, so Konate will shoot some free throws here. John T. Miller checking back into the game. Coming in together with Gillian Quines. Konate misses the first of 2 free throws. That's still going to be a 3-point lead for LaSalle with 2:37 to play here in the second quarter. Empty trip for Konate. And still a 3-point game with LaSalle up in front. Montemayor has checked back in. Jeddah will take a seat here. It's Cortez with the basketball. He's guarded by Nakai. Daep hands it back to Cortez. Jacob pulls up from deep. Off to the left, it's kept alive here by Kines. Cortez with a step through, then puts it up, draws the foul. And Cortez is gonna head back to the free throw line. Cortez so far in this game, 4 points, 6 assists. Heads back to shoot some free throws here for LaSalle. That'll give them a 4-point cushion. 5 points in the game now for Jacob Cortez to go along with those 6 assists. Looking to give LaSalle a 5-point lead, and he does with that free throw. 39-34. It's FEU looking to respond. Mongkopa finds Nakai in the corner, wide open for 3, and Adam Nakai knocks it down. Two-point game, under 2 minutes to play here in the second. Pablo gets it to Kines. Back to Pablo. Out to Miller. Miller the drive, off the glass, no, Daep. Rejected firmly by Konate, didn't even have to jump on that one. Pasaol all the way, can't get it to go. And a travel being called there on Gillian Kines. Kines got tangled up with his teammates as he was trying to protect that basketball. So a travel violation called on him. That's going to give the possession right back to FEU. Minute 30 to play here in the second quarter. Mongkopa has it. Gets it to Montemayor. Rojan pulls up from the mid-range and knocks it down, ties it up at 39. Montemayor gets his first basket here. Cortez guarded again by Mongkopa. 5 seconds to shoot. To Kines. Mid-range jumper is good for Gillian Kines. LaSalle back up in front by 2. Under a minute to play here in the second quarter. Mongkopa cross-court pass to Daa. Jed will take it himself. That three-pointer is offline. Montemayor the rebound. And Pasaol had to hoist it up. The shot clock did not reset after that shot by Jeddah. It'll be LaSalle up in front by 2 as we head into this timeout. 30 seconds to play here in the second quarter. 1 or 2 possessions away before we head into the halftime break. And you can see the fans all came up and showed up this Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening at this point, all to support the home team as they look to defend home court, but more importantly, move on to the semifinals of the 2026 NSAC College Basketball Campus Tour. They're up by 2 with just about 30 seconds remaining. Miller pulls up in the corner, bounces out of bounds. No, the officials will call a foul here. So a foul is going to be called on Rojan Montemayor. That'll be the 3rd team foul on FEU. LaSalle back with it. It's about a 2-second difference between shot clock and the game clock. Cortez has the rookie Cabonillas on him. Cortez, fadeaway J, knocks it down. And Cortez warming up here in the first half, right on time as we head into the halftime break. LaSalle takes the lead by 5, 44-39. So we're not heading to halftime just yet. The officials will take a review at that last shot by Cortez. Take a look at that last play. That's going to leave some time on the game clock here. So we'll wait and see what the officials will call and just how much time was left on the game clock. Well, the teams are ready to head into the halftime break there. Half of the FEU squad was already in the locker rooms. The officials will have to take a review. They're at the replay monitor as we speak. And both teams just now waiting on the official call here. The headphones are off, and the officials will now make their call on that last play. Well, looks like they're going to put 2 seconds on the game clock. So 2 seconds on the clock here. The last 5 on the floor for both teams have retaken the floor. And now FEU will have 2 seconds to work with here. And And Conte isn't even going to attempt it. As now we officially head into our halftime break with LaSalle up in front by 5, 44-39. Be back with the second half with you when we return. at the halftime break. It's LaSalle up in front. They saw a lot of production from all sorts of players on the floor here, everyone contributing across the board. FEU doing a great job at staying close here after giving up the lead early on in that first quarter. Kirby Moncopa having himself a game so far here. Second year man, Adam Nakai showing the range. William Hines getting things going for LaSalle as well. And then, of course, Jacob Cortez, a step back triple over the rookie Cabs Cabonillas as he sent it into the halftime break. LaSalle, like we mentioned, up in front by 5, 44-39. Both teams relatively close on the field goal battle, but it's those fast break points that LaSalle has greatly capitalized on, something that you would expect FEU to do a better job at, but LaSalle giving FEU a taste of their own medicine in those fast break points, 15-9 on that one. LaSalle doing a better job at distributing the ball as well, with 11 assists to FEU's 9. But as we've seen, it's going to be very close all throughout. Your leading scorers right there for FEU, Moncopa, Pasaol, Nakai, and it's Cortez, Dumo, and Makalalag. The top 3 for DLSU. Moncopa, like we mentioned, the only player right now in double figures across both teams. He's been getting to the rim time and time again. So we'll see if that continues here in the second half. We continue things on here for our coverage of the 2026 NSAC College Basketball Campus Tour. Kobe Dio here on the panel as we bring you third quarter action between FEU and DLSU. Trying to protect home court and make their way into the semifinals. We start with a miss from Konate, but it's kept alive here by FEU. Pasaol goes left, finds Nakai in the corner. Nakai can't get it to fall, and Miller is running. Tried to bounce it inside to Luis Pablo. It was poked away by Kirby Moncopa. And so that'll be LaSalle who keeps possession. 19 seconds left on the shot clock. Cortez goes behind the back, little push off, tried to get it inside to Luis Pablo. The pass a bit offline that time from Jacob Cortez. Still a 5-point game. Da'a 1-1 against Cortez. Da'a puts it up, and 2 free throws will be rewarded to Jeb Da'a as the foul was called on Cortez.
Foul on number 11, Jacob Cortez. His second one on
The second personal foul on Cortez, the first team foul for LaSalle. That'll send Jed Da'a to the free throw line. Makes the first of 2 and cuts down the lead to just 4. Well, Da'a had a good start to the game earlier on as well. Hasn't been able to find the rhythm that he started with in the ball game. Goes 1 for 2 at the stripe. Still a 4-point game. Amos inside to Cortez. Cortez to the cutting Miller. Miller. Shot wasn't blocked, but it was bothered by Mo Konate. Konate and the handoff to Nakai. Wide open for 3. Nakai with a miss. Cortez up ahead. No. Tried to drop it inside to Amos. And it's stolen away by FEU. They're on the break. Moncopa again. Moncopa to the cup. And lays it up and in, plus the foul. Moncopa will head to the free throw line and he'll trim down this lead to 2 with a chance at 1 more. Over Makalalag, over Pablo, and straight to the free throw line for Kirby Moncopa.
Bonus free throw for Kirby Moncopa.
Bonus freebie here for Mongkopa. He's had a couple of trips to the line this afternoon, and he misses the three-point play opportunity. Cortez with the basketball. He's out there with Amos, Miller, Pablo, and Makalalag. JC pulls up from deep, hits back iron. Mongkopa securing the rebound for FEU. Janre looking up ahead, inside to Konate. He was the only player able to catch that one, and he misses the gimme. Cortez brings it down to Amos. Mason pulls up, top of the key three. Too strong, Makalalag the offensive rebound. Inside to Pablo, back to Makalalag. JC with a soft touch at the rim. And the lead back up to 4 for La Salle. Pablo hounding Mongkopa as he crossed half court here. Kirby looking for the switch. He'll get it on Amos. Mongkopa's three is no good. La Salle is running. They have numbers. Makalalag all the way. Makalalag with the left-handed lay-in. And the lead is up to 6 for La Salle. Shot no good by Pasaol. Kept alive by Da. Second try, no. Third chance here for FEU, and they will reset. Pasaol off the screen from Konate. Janre swivels around, loses a hand on the basketball. Shot clock expires. And Cortez is amped up after that one. Great defense there by the Green Archers to force the turnover. 6-point game here. Amos gets it to Miller. He's guarded here by Da. Jonty pulls up, freezes Da. But the shot is a miss by Jonty Miller. Sam Hall tracks it down, and it's in the hands now of Konate, who drops it to Daa. Daa the pull. Daa with a mid-range jumper. And Daa cuts the lead down to just 4. Pablo. 1-on-1 against Konate, putting on the moves. And lays it up and in. Pablo now with 5 points in the ball game. Daa has it. Konate drops it to Hall. Hall all the way to the basket. The rookie with a burst of speed to lay it up and in. 46-50. Pablo again gets it to Cortez. Jacob inside to Pablo. Everybody had their eyes on Cortez. Cortez had his on Luis Pablo. 52-46 is our score. Sam Hall from deep. Hall rattles it home. And the rookie with some valuable minutes off the bench here for Coach Sean Chambers. Makalalag gets it to Pablo. Luis picks up his dribble, finds Makalalag. JC pulls up. No can do there. Amos was asking for it underneath. Abonillas. Ball into the hands now of Konate. Konate is rejected by JC Makalalag. And some words being exchanged there, but JC with a firm rejection against Big Mo. Take a look at that here. Well, first the replay from Sam Hall. A quick drive to the basket, then this one, Cortez inside to Pablo. Great finish by Luis Pablo. And Sam Hall, the rookie, pulling up from way downtown. Then it's this one, the highlight that we were talking about. JC playing stellar defense here against Mo Konate. Da, the mid-range jumper, no can do. Gets his own up, miss, and Da finishes. Count the basket plus the foul, and it's Jed Da back to the free throw line, looking to tie this game at 52. For the past couple of possessions now, energizing this entire gym, both players and fans getting into it, and now it's Da looking to calm things down here for FEU as he steps up to the line and completes the three-point play opportunity. Seven points in the game for Jeddah. We're tied at 52. Abadam with it. Gets it to Kulang. Mo hands it off to Abadam. Earl will pull up from deep. Bounces up and in for Earl Abadam. Got the shooters bouncing to drop. And it's Sam Hall with the basketball. Burgos now with it. In the corner to Hall. Hall thought about it. He'll pull up from the mid-range, looking to draw the foul. Not gonna get it. And it's Kulang who tracks down the rebound. Abadam with the basketball again. And the officials have to get on the court to separate Gagate and Mark Burgos. Things happening very, very quickly. Unsure about what went down there between Burgos and Gagate. But it was serious enough for the officials to head straight. Oh, there you go. Gagate pulling the elbow there against Mark Burgos. Well, that's why the officials quickly made their way onto the hardwood there. They were taking a look at that last play now to assess the call. So 55 to 52 here as our score. Just under 4 minutes to play in this third quarter, and the officials have taken off the headphones and now they will make the proper call here.
Upon review, foul was agreed to unsportsmanlike foul on number 77, 7 Gagate.
So that is going to be an unsportsmanlike call on 7 Gagate. Excessive contact was the call, so that's going to be the second unsportsmanlike call on DLSU here. So now Mark Burgos will step up to the line here to shoot these free throws. It'll be 2 free throws plus possession now for FEU. And Burgos with a chance to trim down the lead. Misses the first of 2 there. Second freebie for Mark Burgos. And the rookie knocks it down to trim down this lead to 2. It'll be possession here for the Tamaraws with 14 seconds on the shot clock. 3:59 to play. Hall gets it to Cabonillas. 3 rookies on the floor here for FEU. Cabonillas puts it up. Shot is not going to count. They're going to call that a foul on the floor. Coach Sean felt like
Number 32, EJ Golgetta.
that should have been continuation, but
Second foul on EJ Golgetta.
either way, it's going to be free throws now for Cabs Cabonillas. DLSU is in the penalty situation. And now Cabonillas makes the first of two. That'll trim it down to a 1-point cushion. And Cabonillas splits the freebies. Ball heads back here to LaSalle. Abadam with the basketball. Spins, puts it up. Left-handed lay-in, no good there for Earl Abadam. And it's going to be free throws now for number 7 in green. It'll be the first team foul.
Number 14, Sam Hall. That's third personal.
That's going to be 3 personal fouls now on Sam Hall. So the rookie has to stay careful here. As Abadam makes the second free throw. Makes it a 3-point game. Hall being hounded here by the LaSalle defense. Gets it to Burgos. Hall gets it to Cabonillas. Cabs turnaround jumper. Worked for him last time, didn't work this time. Now Dungo has it for DLSU. Agate, the handoff to Abadam. Earl. 10 seconds on the clock. Inside the Kulang. Mo puts it up. Can't finish. The offensive rebound. And there's a whistle called against FEU. So it's going to be a goaltending called against FEU. That basket will count for Mo. They're up by 5 now, 59-54. Burgos has it, guarded by Gagate. Burgos with the ball, gets it to Hall. Hall goes right, Hall kicks it out. Montemayor loses a grip on it. Montemayor flips it up and in. And a bit of hesitation for Rojan Montemayor works in his favor as he gets the shot off through the defense. Dungo with a reverse. And Oy Dungo gets it up and in. 61-56. Under 2 minutes to play. And out of bounds it goes. That's going to be a turnover on FEU. All the momentum coming from the DLSU side right now, but take a look at this hesitation move by Rojan Montemayor. Flips it through the defense, and speaking of flipping it up through the defense, Doy Dungo with a bit of acrobatics on that lay-in as he gives LaSalle a 5-point cushion. 2:05 remaining here in the third quarter. Kulang to Abadam. Earl guarded by Moncopa. Abadam the drive. Hands it off to Kulang. Cortez. With 4 seconds to shoot. Steps back for 3. Cortez can't get it to go, and it's Gagate who collects the rebound. Gagate had nowhere to go on that drive to the hoop. And the officials called it last piece on him. That is going to be a turnover here for LaSalle. Pasol with the basketball. He's guarded by Daep. Chandre gets it to Mo. To Moncopa. Kirby has it. Guarded closely, loses a hand on the ball. 5 seconds to shoot. Kirby with a spin. Kirby puts it up, plus the foul. And one opportunity for Kirby Moncopa. Boy, and one play after and one play for FEU here as they trim down the lead to just 3. And a chance at one more here for Mongkopa. Well, it's been a great game for Mongkopa so far here. 12 points. Make that 13 after that free throw. As he trims down the lead to 2. 12 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists for Kirby Mongkopa. Miller now with the basketball. Gets it to Amos. Out to Cortez. He'll fire from deep and knock it down. Jacob Cortez extends the lead, and he's got 12 points in this ball game. The handoff by Pasaol to Konate, and Mo with the finish. 5-point game with under a minute to play here in the third. Miller off the screen from Diab. Jonty steps back for the mid-range jumper, not gonna go. Collected here by Mongkopa. It's up to Pasaol. Inside to Nakai, who tried to flip it out to Jeddah. And couldn't save it. Pass was too wild that time from Adam Nakai. And it's gonna be LaSalle with the basketball. Shot clock turned off here for LaSalle. Cortez has it. Eyes on the clock. Cortez gets it to Amos. Turnover by LaSalle. And Da had a lot of time. Was a bit confused on the clock there. The half-court heave is unsuccessful, and LaSalle will take a 3-point lead as we head into the fourth quarter. 64-61. Back after this. (64-61) is our score here. LaSalle with a 3-point cushion, but it hasn't come easy for the home team. They've had a couple of quality baskets, some baskets falling in their favor, but a lot of them tough, gritty ones. Like that reverse lay-in by Doi Dungot and this tough 3-pointer by Jacob Cortez, which sends us here into our fourth quarter. We welcome you all to our continued coverage of the quarterfinals of the NSAC 2026 College Basketball Campus Tour. Kobe Dio here, calling the game between LaSalle and FEU. Both of these teams not backing down without a fight. LaSalle looking to defend home court as they try to make their way into the semifinals. Now we got a whistle blown here. That foul is Gonna go on Mason Amos.
Coming in for Adam
First team foul on LaSalle.
14 seconds on the shot clock.
So shot clock at 14 for FEU. It'll be Pasol with the basketball. Janre, the drive, the kick out. Montemayor open for three, knocks it down. Montemayor ties it up at 64. Amos looking to get 3 points right back, and he does. The lead back to the Green Archers. So for FEU, it's Pasaol, Mongcopa, Conate, Montemayor, and Daa on the floor here. Mongcopa pulls up, top of the key, three is good. Kirby Mongcopa is having himself a night here. 16 points in the game for Mongcopa. He's been FEU's best player here tonight. This man has been the best player for LaSalle. Cortez, no look dime to Abadam. Extra pass to Amos. Mason can't get it. And Montemayor heralds in the rebound as Pasaol looks to his coach to call a play. Janre hands it off to Montemayor. Quick fire for three. Back-to-back triples for Rojan Montemayor. That's 3 straight triples now for FEU. 5 if you include the 2 from LaSalle. It is three-pointer after three-pointer here in the fourth quarter. Miller almost losing it. Miller gets fouled by Daa. And Jed was hanging on for dear life for that one. Take a look at this three by Rojan Montemayor. That kick-started the flurry of triples here in the fourth quarter. Then it was Amos who responded right in the face of FEU's leading scorer, Kirby Mongcopa, who then responds with another three on the other end. That's 3 straight if you're keeping count. Then this one from Rojan Montemayor. He gets another 3 for FEU. Things are picking up here in the fourth quarter, as it's FEU up in front by 3.
14 seconds on the shot clock.
And a lot of time for these two teams to continue to go back at it. Miller has it. He'll pull up from the mid-range. John T. Miller gets it to drop. (69-70) is our score. 1 point lead for FEU. They have the ball in their hands. Burgos to Pasaol. Pasaol off the screen from Conate. Kicks it out. Cabonillas for 3. Can't get it to fall. Ball kept alive by Montemayor. Rojan will pull up from the mid-range. Bounces in for Rojan Montemayor. He's put up 8 points all on his own here in the fourth quarter for FEU. And he gives FEU a 3-point cushion as Cortez drives to the hoop and gets fouled. Rojan Montemayor, after scoring 2 points throughout 3 quarters, put up 8 quick ones here in the fourth. Keeping FEU in the lead here. And now Jacob Cortez looking to trim down that deficit at the free throw line.
New free throws for Jacob Cortez.
So 2 free throws for Cortez, makes the first of 2. That'll trim the lead down here to just 2. One more coming up for Cortez. He's got 13 points, 8 assists, a couple of rebounds to his name. And Cortez goes 1 for 2. It's a 2-point lead for the Tamaraws. Konate guarded by Pablo. Looking to hand it off, gets it. Ball's kept alive by John T. Miller and into the hands of Luis Pablo. Now it's Cortez with the basketball. 2-point game. Salle in the deficit. Cortez looking for the foul, won't get it. Hall is running with Burgos. Miller is guarding inside the Burgos, and Burgos with the finish. FEU extends the lead to 4. Miller to Pablo. Swing to Makalalag. He'll pull up from deep and knock it down. 1-point game, but still half a quarter to play. Oh, this crowd has come alive here. Moncopa, 16 points here tonight. Konate has it, holds up for the jumper, and Konate with a tough jumper gets it through. And FEU up in front by 3. Cortez with the basketball. He's guarded by Hall. 3 rookies on the floor here for FEU. Cortez, the screen from Pablo. Cortez will drive baseline. Miller will pull up from deep. Can't knock it down. Konate securing the rebound. Up ahead to Cabonillas. He spins, gives it up to Burgos last second. Still can't go, and Burgos can't clean it up. And we go back the other way. Salle down by 3. A lot of missed opportunities for FEU, but again another one here with a steal. Sam Hall slowing things down here for the Tamaraws. Moncopa, no hesitation. Can't knock it down there, and Makalalag has it. DLSU is running. Miller puts it up and in. And it's a 1-point game as John T. Miller gets it to drop, and FEU looks to talk things out. 1-point lead with 4:14 remaining. These two teams have been going back and forth since the first quarter. Nothing has changed here in the fourth. Makalalag hits a 3, then Konate hits the mid-range jumper. Then on the fast break, John T. Miller, which sent us into a timeout, trims down the lead to 1. With just under 5 minutes to play here in the fourth. Salle with the basketball, gets it to Adam Nakai. Konate guarded by Kulang. Kulang forces the miss. And it's Salle who take possession. And it is going to be a call overturned as the lead official changes the call. It'll be FEU who keep possession. They'll have 14 seconds on the shot clock. Pasaol the inbound to Mongcopa. Right back to Pasaol. Step back J for Janre. Not gonna go. And it's Kulang who tracks it down. Ball in the hands of Doi Dungo. No hesitation from deep. Can't knock it down. Collects the offensive rebound. And a whistle blown against the Tamaraws. That is going to be team foul number 2. Team foul number 3 on FEU. Second personal foul on Adam Nakai. Cortez, the inbounder. Gets it to Dungo. Dungo to the corner, makalalag. Can't get it to drop, and Mongcopa secures the rebound for FEU. 3:30 to play here in the fourth quarter. Mongcopa has it, gets the switch on Kulang. Mongcopa the drive, Kirby puts it up, no. Konate the tip-in. And Mo Konate cleans it up to get FEU the 3-point cushion. And Salle will have to take a timeout here. .3:15 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Salle and FEU battling for a spot in the semifinals. Cortez for 3. No can do, kept alive by Abadam. And Salle with another chance here. Dungo puts it up, a hesitation drive to the hoop, and he cuts the lead down to 1. Doi Dungo now with 10 points in the ball game. Da'a the drive. Da'a puts it up, puts it in. And Da'a now in double figures as well for FEU. They retake a 3-point lead. Cortez guarded by Pasaol. Jacob. No look dime to Pablo. Pablo is fouled. And he'll head to the free throw line to shoot free throws. That is going to be the second team foul. And Pablo will step up to the line here. And Luis Pablo just getting hacked there as he makes his way to the line. Another opportunity for Salle to trim down this lead. Second free throw coming up here for Luis Pablo. That one rattles in and out. 2-point game with FEU up in front. Moncopa has it. Moncopa the drive. Gets inside, banks it in. Kirby Moncopa continuing the stellar play late in this ball game as we approach the final 2 minutes of play. Dungo has it rejected by Konate. And Kirby Moncopa with 18 points here, putting FEU on his back as they fight for position in the semifinals. LaSalle in the danger zone. Pablo gets rejected again by Konate, but this time there's a foul. Konate can't believe the call. And it's going to be Luis Pablo back to the line here. 2 free throws for Luis Pablo. He split the last 2 and he rattles home the first of 2. 3-point game with 1:50 remaining in this ball game. And the second free throw coming up here for Luis Pablo. Splits the free throws again, but it's tracked down by Abadam. Pablo the drive, tried to hand it off, and it'll be LaSalle who keeps possession. Great awareness there by Earl Abadam to not get a hand on that loose ball. It'll give LaSalle 10 seconds on the shot clock here. Cortez the inbounder. Mason Amos has checked in for the Green Archers. Pablo back with it. Drives inside, kicks it out. Amos for 3. Too strong. Magalala keeps it alive. Dungo from downtown knocks it down. And we are tied at 82. 1:30 remains here in the fourth quarter. The crowd chanting defense. Pasaol flips it up, and a whistle blown, and Janre will shoot 2. Foul will go on Doy Dungo. LaSalle in the penalty, so is FEU here. And it'll be Janre Pasaol who shoots 2 free throws to try and retake the lead. Take a look at this triple from way down deep from Doy Dungo. And Janre makes the first of 2. That'll give FEU the lead here. Second free throw for Pasaol. Goes in and out, and Amos tracks it down. Cortez with eyes up ahead. Gets it across half court, and he'll set up the play here. Amos with the screen. Cortez the drive. Cortez flips it up. Shot won't go. It's rebounded by Moncopa. And FEU in control here with under a minute to go. Moncopa flips it up. Can't get the bounce. And another opportunity for LaSalle to take the lead. Cortez again. Cortez. And that's going to be out of bounds. It'll be FEU with possession. Great job there from Mo Konate to not foul. And now the Green Archers in the extreme danger zone right now for the home team. It's FEU with the rock. A basket here would be big. Montemayor pulls up from the free throw line. No can do. It's Daa who tracks it down. Daa looking to hand it off. Pasaol has it. 6 seconds on the shot clock for FEU. Pasaol loses a hand on the ball. Flips it up inside to Mo. No can do. And LaSalle with it. Shot clock turned off for them. They are down by 1. And Konate gives up the foul. Bajanre Pasaol on the floor here. Almost like he was cramping up. So we got a 1-point game here with 9:02 remaining. And these are big free throws for Jacob Cortez. Like we mentioned, both teams in the penalty. And Cortez steps up to shoot 2 freebies. Makes the first of 2. That'll tie it up at 83. Cortez with 14 to go along with his 11 assists. Second free throw for Jacob Cortez. Knocks it down. And the Green Archers in the lead with 9 seconds remaining. Timeout taken here. Possession to FEU. '84 to 83, 9:02 seconds remaining here in the ball game. LaSalle in the lead. Mike Cortez watching on as his son takes the lead for the Green Archers at the free throw line. And now LaSalle needs a stop to advance to the semifinals. 9 seconds is a lot of time for the Tamaraws to get a quality look here. We'll see what Coach Sean and his coaching staff draw up. We'll have to wait and see what Coach Sean and his staff draw up after a little more as we head into another timeout. The LaSalle faithful watching on here as they nerve-wrackingly try to defend home court here. They need one stop to advance to the semifinals. FEU needs one basket. 9:02 on the clock. And it's Montemayor to inbound. They have Daa, Konate, Moncopa, and Adam Nakay on the floor. No Janray Pasol for Coach Sean. They get it to Jed. Daa spins, puts it up for the win. No can do, tipped out. And it's Abadam who harrows it in. And that'll do it. LaSalle stay alive and get the win on their home court. As you see our leading rebounder of the game, Mo Konate, with 11 big ones. But it's LaSalle who pulled up to take the biggest victory of the night. They take home this one by the skin of their teeth, 84-83, a 1-point win for the Green Archers off of the 15 points and 11 assists from their player of the game, number 11 in green, Jacob Cortez. The coolest stag in the valley brings the Archers one step closer to the NSAC 2026 crown. What a game this has been for both of these teams. Knocking it down back and forth from three. Saw a lot of those from guys like Montemayor, who put up 8 points in the fourth quarter after scoring just 4 in the first 3. Nakalalag the steady production for the Green Archers here. And then of course Big Mo putting on another show. LaSalle move on to the semifinals, and it'll be a miss for FEU here as they drop this one 83-84. The Archers move on to the semifinals here. They take home the victory, and they will be moving on together with the likes of San Beda, NU, and UST, our top 4 teams here on the 2026 NSAC College Basketball Campus Tour. Make sure you guys stay tuned for more of the action throughout this entire tournament, as we'll be having more games for our semifinals matchups happening just later on in the month. And again, you take a look at the updated brackets here. NU, San Beda, UST, and DLSU all moving on. It'll be NU versus San Beda, then it's the Growling Tigers going up against the Green Archers in our semifinals. All that happening on Saturday, May 30 at the Ateneo Blue Eagle Gym. Tune in live or tune in on the live stream, wherever you may be. Enjoy the college hoops action here on the NSAC College Basketball Campus Tour. See you all next time for more hoops action.